PopKult What Ifs. Today, we are diving into a story that has completely fractured the foundation of K-pop history. For over a decade, the narrative was set. 2NE1, the queens of the second generation, faced a tragic hurdle when main vocalist Park Bom was engulfed in a 2010 drug scandal. But what if the story we've been told for the last 16 years was a meticulously crafted lie? On March 3, 2026, the K-pop world stopped spinning. Park Bom uploaded a handwritten letter to Instagram, a post that was quickly deleted, but not before the internet immortalized it. In it, she made an explosive, heartbreaking allegation. She claimed she was used as a scapegoat to cover up the alleged drug abuse of her own bandmate, Sandara Park. Today, we're looking at the deleted letter, the 2010 Adderall incident, the response from Dara's camp, and asking the ultimate question: what if Park Bom really did take the fall to protect the YG machine? To understand the magnitude of this, we have to look at exactly what Bom wrote. The letter wasn't a cryptic tweet, it was a desperate plea to the public. She started by acknowledging the risk, saying she was troubled about the drug known as Adderall and didn't want to cause an uproar, but felt compelled to speak her truth. The core of her claim is devastating. Bom wrote that it is not a drug, that she is an ADD patient, and that Sandara Park was caught for drug abuse. To cover that up, she alleges they turned her own medication into something labeled as a drug scandal involving her. She refers to herself in the third person, stating she was made into a drug addict to shield Sandara. But Bom didn't stop at Dara. She aimed right at the top of the YG hierarchy. She specifically addressed YG founder Yang Hyun-suk, super producer Teddy, and 2NE1 leader CL, begging them to stop reporting her to authorities for a drug she claims she hasn't taken in nearly 30 years. It reads less like a celebrity feud and more like a whistleblower trying to dismantle a massive corporate cover-up. Let's rewind. What is the Adderall incident she's referring to? To figure out the what if, we need the facts. In 2010, Park Bom was investigated for importing 82 pills of Adderall from the United States into South Korea via international mail. Here is the tragic disconnect. In the US, where Bom grew up, Adderall is a standard legal prescription for attention deficit disorder. In South Korea, it is strictly prohibited because it contains amphetamines. Bom didn't declare it to customs. When she was investigated, prosecutors actually suspended her indictment. Why? Because she provided her U.S. medical records proving it was a legitimate prescription for her ADD. Legally, she was cleared. Publicly, her career was destroyed. She was labeled a smuggler and a drug addict. Now, apply Bom's new allegations to this history. What if YG Entertainment saw the Adderall customs issue not as a crisis, but a convenient smokescreen? If Dara was allegedly facing a much darker, strictly illegal drug charge, a misunderstanding over prescription ADD medication might have seemed the safer scandal for the company to manage. Sandara Park's image has always been pristine. She's the visual, the variety star, the unproblematic darling of the industry. So when Bom dropped this letter, the whiplash was severe. Dara's representatives moved quickly. They firmly denied the accusations, officially labeling them groundless. But the statement took a very specific pivot. Instead of going on the attack, Dara's camp emphasized that she is primarily worried about Park Bom's current health and well-being. It's a PR masterclass. Deny the claim, but position yourself as the concerned, empathetic friend. But here is where we need to pay attention to the timeline. Right in the middle of this absolute firestorm, Sandara Park's talent agency, Abyss Company, abruptly confirmed that her exclusive contract with them had expired. They didn't explicitly link the expiration to Bom's allegations, but in the entertainment industry, timing is rarely a coincidence. Did the agency drop the news to distance themselves from an impending legal nightmare? Or was Dara already leaving, making her an easy target for past grievances? We have to look at the other, deeply painful side of this coin. What if there is no massive conspiracy? What if the tragedy isn't a 2010 cover-up, but the long-term psychological destruction of an idol? Following the deleted post, close associates of Bom reached out to Korean media. They asked for the public's understanding, explicitly stating that the letter was written during a period of unstable health. We know Bom has been on a health-related hiatus since August 2025. Imagine being Park Bom. For 16 years, you are branded with a scarlet letter over medication you genuinely needed for a disorder. You watch your group disband, your solo career struggle, and the public constantly scrutinize your appearance and actions. Trauma doesn't just fade, sometimes it mutates. The tragic what if here is that Bom's mind, under the weight of immense unresolved trauma, might be searching for a reason, a villain to explain why her life took the turn it did. Whether Park Bom was the victim of a ruthless corporate cover-up designed to protect Sandara, or whether she's fighting a deeply personal battle with her own health and memories, the result is the same. The pristine, fiercely loyal image of 2NE1 has been shattered. We may never get the full truth of what happened in the YG boardrooms in 2010, but the fallout of March 2026 proves that the ghosts of the K-pop industry never really stay buried. What do you guys think? Is Bom telling the absolute truth about being a scapegoat, or is this the tragic result of a decade of unchecked trauma? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a deep dive. Until next time, keep asking, what if?